Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are looking at the entirety of Dovetail Season of Reveals 2024. But first, Sherman Hill is available for free if you have not already got it on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Steam, and the Epic Games Store. It is on Steam. It's available from 1800 GMT, 19th December to 1800 3rd January, and then PlayStation Epic are 1400 GMT on the 20th to 1400 GMT 3rd January. Bear in mind, if you are on Steam, you have to claim the Train to World 2 version of the route that works for any version of the game post TSW2. And yeah, because of a Steam issue. So if you click on the Train to World 3, 4, or 5 version on Steam, it will show up as costing money. So you have to download the Train to World 2 version. This recently received a somewhat remaster, so with new skies, etc. Also unlocks freight layers on other routes such as MBTA Commuter and Antelope Valley Line, which means you could get this route completely for free because you could also do it with the starter pack. There's also the Union Pacific Heritage Collection, which works to the SD70 ACE, which is not free, but if you want it, hey, you can have it. I'm not getting it personally because I probably won't play this route enough. But yeah, let's jump straight into the reveals. Okay, so starting off with week 1. First off, London Overground mild mainline from Incredible Trains, or Johannes Hartmann. Solo developer, 12 miles, Stratford to Willesden Junction. With the Class 378, we've needed to have the 378 in here for a while. Hopefully it has Armstrong Powerhouse's sounds, but I'm not going to buy this route, despite it looking quite good, because we don't get the, what is it, Richmond and Clapham Junction branches, and that means we don't do a voltage changeover either, so no. And then December 3rd, Metrolink F59 PHR. This is a pretty cool locomotive. We haven't really had one of these. I'm not an expert in American locomotives, but we really haven't had one of this style before. And it also looks pretty good. But yeah, I'm not going to get this specifically because it's for San Bernardino and Antelope Valley, and I'm not playing either of them. December 4th, Cologne to Aachen, one of the base routes back into Trains of World 2 era. We finally had an update on the timetable. Service count is going to go from 552 to over 4,000, which is apparently the highest service count of any Trains of World route ever. Free update. But 642 from Maintalbahn, the ice one from Castle Würzburg, and the Flix train Vectron will layer on. Many new AI services. Like, I'm pretty excited for this. It's quite good. Like, glad to see this over getting some love, but while they were at it, they should have upgraded it to the new lighting engine. December 5th, gameplay packs. Yay, we all love gameplay packs, said no one ever. These released on December 12th to widespread disdain. So it's 3 separate packages. First off, for the UK, for WCML South, it's the HKA Bogey Hopper Wagon Pack, which is actually a recycle of the DB Schenker HKAs that we got in Great Western Express. That's right, nearly 8 years ago now. Then we also get the DBBR 111 with Endwagen coaches. I do like the 111, but it's just straight up recycled from Salzburg to Rosenheim. I think it has a new pantograph, it's just screenshot doesn't show. And also the Endwagens are recycled as well. But it is overall like the best one out of here. If you want to get this, it will be the 111 with Endwagens, will be included in the upcoming Svalzeische Ludwigsbahn Mannheim to Kaiserslautern route. So you don't have to buy it. That's for the Kensington. And then the Metrolink Holiday Train Pack, which is apparently realistic. Basically just taking the F125 and Rotom coaches and putting a few decorations on them. Not that interested. Then, very excitingly, December 6th, the Class 86/2 and Mark IIF air-conditioned coaches from Just Trains for the Preston to Carlisle route. We've needed an 86 for a while, and this thing looks awesome. Like, seriously awesome. Along with higher speed running air-conditioned Mark IIs and Mark 1 buffet car, that's going to be really, really good. And also, you could on the Creators Club, you'll be able to put this in Freightliner livery and just run it up and down like any modern electrified British route. Then the week 1 bonus reveal, the Athena Simulations East Coast Mainline Diesel Rail Tours pack. I've never heard of Athena Simulations before, but they're recycling the Class 47 yet again, but this time it's actually quite a cool Class 47. It's 47484 Eisenbahn Kingdom Brunel, which is like regarded as one of like the better members of the class. And then also we're getting some Mark 1 coaches, which have apparently had a makeover, according to them. So yeah, not simply because it's for the East Coast Mainline, I'll probably not get it because like okay, I did not know this before. Full timetable integration for Preston Carlisle and Blackpool Preston routes for Just Trains. And of course fully quick drive compatible, and also you can operate Class 45 and 40 services if you have Northern Transpennine and BR Heavy Freight Pack. Yeah. So that is the first week. Let's go on to week 2. So yeah, oh, nope, that's spoilers. So yeah, December 9th, City Transport Simulator Tram coming to console. Not interested in the slightest. Bonus reveal, new screenshots for Great Western Express. I know this bridge. It's in Maidenhead in the UK, and it's the biggest brick bridge ever built. And the scenery around here is very, very good. I mean, the assets are somewhat old, but you can't really expect it to replace the assets without replacing basically the entire route, which is what happened with the West Somerset Railway. So yeah, we'll be able to run Class 387 services, conductor mode for HST and 166, all stock for GWE and Diesel Legends will also have dynamic suspension, AI horn, fixes to light leaks. We can run Heathrow Express services, as I said before, but only if you have Brighton Mainline. If you have Island Line 2022, it will the Class 484 will show up as its predecessor, the D stock. So we can run Circle and Hammersmith and City Line services, which is really cool, honestly. We've latest TSW5 features. Some whole areas being rebuilt, such as Ealing Broadway, Reading, Hayes and Hollington, and Southall. Route hopping to the Bakerloo line at Paddington. Slight track extensions. And it looks as though we're also getting some unbranded First Great Western stock, which is pretty cool. One thing they haven't said is that I'm hoping against hope, that since they mentioned slight track extensions, that they also do extend a track along the Thames Valley branch lines to Windsor, Marlow, and Henley, and also include the Class 165, which just take a carriage off of the Class 166 and give it a different number. Yeah, but even if they don't, this is a W update. Like, finally, Great Western Express getting the love it deserves. Now, December 10th, new details for Union Workshop's Tadami line in Japan. Like, oh man, I'm so hyped for this. I'm so hyped I even made a whole video just looking over the details and inspecting like the new screenshots. That video will be linked down in the description if you want to go watch that. I'm just going to skip over this because I've already explained it in detail. Kiha 40 diesel rail car, looking real good. Like, this is a great cracker of a little locomotive. Not locomotive, rail car. And the scenery looks stunning. December 11th, Cardiff City Network, Radur and Corryton to Penarth and Bay Caerdid. I apologize for my Welsh pronunciation. Like, so, decently non-linear, which is I'm quite happy about. I do like number 14 is station 14, which is called Dingle Road. Yeah. So for that we're going to get Transport for Wales. We're going to have the Class 153 and then also a recycled version of the Class 150 from Rivet Games' West Cornwall local route, hopefully with better sounds, because I can't fault the modelling of the Class 150. I just really hope that we get new sounds, because the sounds on it are, frankly, are shit, basically. Trains to World VR New York. We've known about this for a bit, but yeah, finally having VR is going to be pretty good. Only problem is, the only route is going to be the Harlem line, and it will be only available for the MetaQuest VR headsets from Meta or Facebook or whatever you like to call it. And the Harlem line is going to have literally no updates. It's just going to be the old lighting engine and no extensions. December 13th, Mittenwaldbahn, Innsbruck to Garmisch-Partenkirchen by Trains in Germany. Like, this I'm excited for. Finally getting one of those old-style electric locomotives, in this case the Österreichische Bundesbahnen, or ÖBB, or Austrian Federal Railways, Class 1020 Crocodile, which does suit its appearance quite well. In blood orange livery, 15 stations over 63 kilometers track set in 1989. We'll also have the 111 recycled from Salzburg to Rosenheim, but in this case it is going to have a blue, cream and ocean blue livery, which I love. I love that two-tone paint job. And also will be a backdated version of the 111, so hopefully you have some different controls. And it will be included with the route. You won't have to have Salzburg to Rosenheim. Full list of rolling stock: OBB 1020, DB 111, bunch of wagons, intercity wagons, ES50s. Those are from Niddertalbahn, which are the beat wagons on that route. Different freight wagons, tags, and shims repaints. So yeah, we can also run freight operations. The 1020 looks so good in that livery. Oh man, look at those coaches! Look at the scenery! Oh man, I'm so excited. Alright, week 2 bonus. Class 104 Peak Forest expansion pack from SimTrack Studios. We finally have a new image. In this case, it is the Kovhop wagon. So it'll be a combined package, Class 104 Kovhop wagon. And also a completely new timetable as well. We don't have any more pictures of the 104. I almost said 111. But yeah, this looks really good. I cannot wait for this because I think Peak Forest does need some love. So yeah, that is the end of week 2. On to week number 3. Oh, okay, that's interesting. December 16th, Manchester Airport commuter from Alan Thompson Simulation. This, frankly, is an overpriced bag of recycling. 27 miles of track between Manchester Piccadilly, which we already had in game with the Gossip Line, and Alderley Edge. Why they refused to put an extension into Crewe will be forever beyond me. 2 key spines, main line via Stockport, and a style line via Manchester Airport, which converge at Wilmslow. Included with the route is the Class 323 Northern, which we already had with the Glossop line, and then previously in Birmingham Cross City and West Midlands Rail livery, and the eternally recycled Class 66 again. With additional layers for the Class 350 from WCML South, the 390 Pedalina from WCML South, and the ScotRail Class 158. Fully explorable Metrolink and taxi rank areas at Manchester Piccadilly. Excuse me. Multiple model depots. Okay, so my assessment of this route is it's actually pretty good in terms of scenery. But why Alan Thompson Simulation did not bother to put any new rolling stock in the route and not extend it to Crewe means that this route will be a non-purchase from me. And plus, Alan Thompson Simulation has been involved in some controversy in the past, which I'm not going to touch on. December 17th, Santa Fe gameplay pack for Cajon Pass. New wagons, hoppers, boxcars, and a different hopper, and also like two locomotives, the SD40 and C40, which are both in the game already. Just some new wagons. To be fair, they did call it a gameplay pack, but High Iron Simulations has a bit of a checkered reputation from Train Sim Classic, so I am going to be waiting for the reviews before I have a look at this one. Union Pacific gameplay will require to use Sherman Hill route, which again is free on PS5, PS4, Steam, and Epic Games right now, so go get it while you can if you haven't got it already. December 18th, new screenshots for Spolian Jvala to Groningen? I think that's how you pronounce it. So we've finally got some screenshots of the Koplopper electric multiple unit, which does look quite good. I love the NSS, or NS, I think, blue and yellow colors. And this also reminds me of a certain express locomotive which I've ridden on. The Japanese, what's it called? Yeah, here it is. The Japanese, the Japan Rail West Class 683-4000. This thing. It has that same cab over design and the couple doors. Yeah, like, it's a very 80s design. And I think that's why it appeals to me. We haven't got any screenshots of the SNG3 electric multiple unit, which is also coming with this route. But yeah, it does look pretty good. It does look really, really good. Like, I probably will get this one on like a sale. We haven't got any screenshots of the SNG, but yeah, it's not bad. And it's also a decent length as well. December 19th, how do I even pronounce that? Pfalzische. Ludwigsbahn, Mannheim to Kaiserslautern. 65 kilometers long, so not that long. BR425, 111, and 406 ICE 3M. which are all recycled from previous route add-ons. The 425 is... I can't remember which one it is. It's the one where the 101 was included. I can't remember. The 111 from Salzburg to Rosenheim. And also Kinzigtaubahn, like those two, both of them. And the 406 I3M from Köln to Aachen. So it's the one with the voltage change for international running. Yeah. It's like lazy cash grab that this is. Week 3 bonus, Skyhook Games, Cargo Lines, Volume 3 and Volume 4. Basically more gameplay packs of the Class 66. So Volume 3 is going to be containers. It doesn't look too bad, but I don't think it's worth the money. Volume 4 does interest me because it looks as though we will be able to transport actual tanks, and these wagons are most definitely new and like very nicely weathered. And then the final teaser from Skyhook. This has been speculated to be a Direct Rail Services Class 20 chopper. If it is, then it's just a recycle of the Class 20 that we already have as a local add-on for Tees Valley, but probably modernized. And then December 20th, the so-called Grand Reveal. Thomas and Friends is coming to Trains of World, the CGI version, not the model version, if you're wondering. And what's funny is, about a year ago now, Trains of World announced that they were ceasing all Steam development for Trains of World on an indefinite basis. And now they're like, oh, we could just release Thomas and Friends. I really hope that they do a Steam physics rework with Thomas. Like, come on. This will be an add-on for the West Somerset Railway. It is going to be more story-driven rather than timetable-driven. So Thomas, it's not just Thomas, it will be the coaches Annie and Clarabelle, and also Diesel and the troublesome trucks. So will require both Trains of World 5 and the West Somerset Railway. Will consist of a multi-part story, tutorials, an additional timetable. Oh, okay, so it's not just a story, it's also a timetable as well. The characters can be driven using free roam and will release next year. So yeah, that is all from Dovetail's Season of Reveals 2024. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and also leave a comment explaining like what you think are the best parts of this update. Personally, for me, the Class 86 are just trains, the Tadami line from Union Workshop, and the Mittenwald bomb from Trains of Germany, and also which is not shown on here, the Great Western Express remaster, and also Zwolle Groningen. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.